Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of season 6 Chase's Orc Thingy Survivor All Stars. And a few things have happened from the start of this episode. So, the challenge is going on, and the challenge is Samantras. And the challenge ends in about 3 hours. Now that I checked the clock. But a few things have happened in the past 12 hours or so. So, first off, in the topic of idols. Evan has found idol 1 and Joey has found idol number 2. However, Soccer is trying to get Joey to give him the idol, and Joey is not having it. He's like, dude, I'm not going to give you anything. Also, on that same Soccer and Joey tribe, the Pantheon tribe, they are trying to throw the challenge to get out Scout. So Soccer and Joey have this plan. Chase is going, you know what, I'm not really about throwing a challenge, but if they do it, sure, who cares? And then Asher also got a really good score, but they want him to submit his lowest score, so Asher is still trying to decide what to do. So basically, Scout and Moth God have to try really hard to win this challenge. And they're up against the Brimstone tribe, so hey, maybe they will. But on the Brimstone tribe, they probably won't because Archivon is literally a god at Samantras. He holds the record in this org for it, and when the global leaderboards were up for the game, he had both 1 and 2 on the global leaderboard. So Arca is just a god at Samantras. But also, speaking of Arca, he did a video confessional, and there was one clip, or a part of that video, that I wanted to play. So, roll the clip. Also, to give some context about what Arca is talking about at the start of the video, he is talking about the advantage that he faked because he won nothing at the auction. So now, let's roll the clip.
Okay, the hidden item. So I wanted to cause some chaos and shit, and I thought it'd be the most unbelievable lie would be to say that it's a revenge advantage, which allows you to kick someone, punish someone after you voted out. And I don't know if people believe me because they initially didn't, but then people started voting me out, and you know what happened? Tribal council went crazy. Drew went out in a 3-2-1 vote. But I ended up giving it to JB, who I think now believes that it's real. So I just mean it's a completely fake advantage. It's obvious, in my opinion, it's obviously a fake, but I think some people believe it, which is really cool. Yes, so I did that. I also had a fake fight, which was super fun. So I told JB that I was going to call everyone out in Tribal because, their shit needed to go down. I thought I was going home, so I ain't going to go home without a splash. So I started, I yelled at everyone except for Deku, because Deku is cool as fuck. I was, yelling at everyone. I was and then me and Jace got into the biggest fight, and now... And he, I kept baiting him so much, and he kept, falling for it. It was so funny. But, so anyways, that's what happened. I'm not going to make this longer than I need to, so... That's what happened in my first 2 episodes of Chase's All-Stars, and I'm going to make things even more chaotic. As long as I'm in the game, this game is going to be absolute chaos. You can trust me on that. This is Arca's word. I will make this game fucking chaotic.
Alright, so challenge ends in about 4 minutes, and nothing of note has happened except that Chase and Asher both gave in to throwing the challenge. They did it because, quote, everybody else wanted to, when everybody else was really only Soccer and Joey. So, I haven't calculated the results yet, so I don't know them, but this should be interesting. So, the challenge is now over, and this one wasn't even close. Toaster's bitches lost in a landslide, and it makes sense because they completely threw the challenge. Also, I think I may have accidentally called that tribe Pantheon Tribe, which is completely wrong. Pantheon Tribe won this challenge by a landslide, averaging 6,000 on it, while Toaster's Bitches was mid-2000s. But yeah, so Soccer and Joey convinced Chase and Asher to throw, and their target is Scout. So let's see if Scout can find a way out of this. I think it would be very unlikely if she doesn't get voted out, but she won for a reason. So we will see if that plays a role in it, but Soccer is just targeting all of the big targets and also trying to be the last winner. So who knows? But I'll give you some updates before the vote to see if anything happens. Alright, so for tribal council for Toaster's Bitches, we basically haven't had anything big happen in terms of the vote. It seems like a pretty clear-cut vote onto Scout. It should be a 4-1 with Moth God going wherever Moth goes. He still hasn't voted yet, so I don't know where he stands or what he's wanting to do. But his vote shouldn't really have that big of an impact, so it'll be a 4-1, 4 votes for Scout, and then Scout's voting for Moth God, because that's what she's being told to do. But we do have some information with the idol. So on this tribe, Joey has the idol, and Soccer has been trying to convince him to give him the idol. And here's a clip from Soccer's video confessional talking about the idol.
I found the code to the idol, but I already used my guess for the day. So I let my number one right now, Joey, find it, because I feel like that's the best case scenario. Joey's going to give me the idol to have for the pre-merge portion of the game. And we'll see if I give it back or not. I probably will if he's still there, but if he's not there, it's mine. But so yeah, I get the credit for finding the idol because I gave him the correct code that I worked hard to find. So Chase has to live with the fact that I found an idol in one of his orgs, and he'll never live it down. But the whole point of me saying that before I went off on my self-loving tangent is I've been telling everybody else besides Joey and I who know where the idol is that this Mythor group led by Jace himself has been working together as a foursome to find the idol, and since there's 4 of them working together, they obviously have it. So when Asher, who's pretty close to getting it with me, guesses the correct code in like 2 days and it says that it's not there, I wonder who they'll think has it. Either me and I'm wrong and I didn't pull off a good enough lie, or they'll think that this group of people that I want to go home besides Evan has it. And so the seeds have been planted. I think I've done a pretty good job. I knew the correct code. I guessed the correct code just so I could see word for word the like rejection phrase from whenever you get the idol but it's already been taken. So I know how to word it to Asher. And so when Asher finds it, I wonder what will happen.
So what happened with the idol? Well, Joey gave in and did give the idol to Soccer. So Soccer is in possession of the idol that Joey transferred over to him, but we also have one more thing to go over before we get into the actual tribal council and wrap up this episode. So next up is going to be the final 22, and this is the first of the pancake decisions of will we swap tribes. But for this time, we can only swap into 2 tribes. So it will be final 22, so it would be 2 tribes of 11. And Evan is already playing his influence, one of the 2 influences that he has on keeping the tribes the same, because he wants to keep this tight foursome, this tight trio together. Arca being the 4th of the foursome, Arca out of the threesome, and then Jace on the very out. So if they lose, Jace is kind of screwed. But next tribal council is going to be a double elimination. So if we don't swap tribes, 2 out of 4 are going to be going to tribal council. If we do swap tribes, then both tribes are going to be competing for individual immunity at their respective tribal councils. So this swap is going to be fairly important, and we'll see how it goes, and it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. But we also have from Soccer's video confessional him talking about this swap and what he hopes happens, and nobody else has really made a confessional about who they want in the swap or what they expect. So the only real breakdown that we have is from Soccer. So here's the breakdown from Soccer's perspective of what he specifically wants to have happen, once again from that video confessional. So Soccer, take it away.
We don't have to swap because no tribe was down to 4 members, so we don't have to swap. It's gonna be pancake. We either stay with our tribe or we swap. So if we stay, boom. This is y'all really seeing my mind think in live time. So if we stay, we have R4 versus Moth God, bye. That's what it would be if we do not swap. But we'll try to win the challenge. So hopefully we'll send somebody else to tribal. Now, if we do swap, who do I want to be with? I want to be with me. Obviously I'll be with myself. I do not want Joey on my tribe. I love Joey. I hope Joey survives, but on the off chance he does go home, then the idol should be in my possession, and I have nobody to will it to, or I owe it to later down the line. So we'll just have me and Joey as like tribe captains here, and I'll lay out who I want to go where. Asher, I would want to. Ooh, this is a tough one. I'll say Asher sticks with me. I would like for Asher to stick with me because in doing so, that kind of, I mean, the only thing is I kind of don't want Asher to keep bugging me about the idol, but I think it could help me. I think that I can trust Asher more than Chase, who I would want Chase to go with Joey because I think Chase can get tired of me sometimes for being insane with how I play this game. And so it is worrying to like have Joey and Chase build a stronger bond while they're away, but I'll take that risk. Moth God, please go with them. We don't ever talk. You don't talk to Asher, so just go with Joey and Chase. Dividing the other tribes, we have Jay. I want Jay to be with Asher and I feel like I can work with Jay, and I think I can get Jay out if I really need to. North, please go with Joey and them. Just please. Jack can come with us. I'm fine with that. Jack can be on our tribe, and we'll see how that works out. Cosmo. Wait, what could I do with Cosmo? Because there's so many people here. I would rather Cosmo just not be on my tribe. I don't want to deal with that. Next. Bayback coming to my tribe would be so much fun. However, I do want Bayback and Nathan split up, and I would prefer Nathan, so I'll say Nathan comes to my tribe. And Bayback goes to Joey's little tribe over here. That brings their total up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 and 5. Pretty even in numbers so far. Moving on to our next little tribe, we have Oxy. I want Oxy to come with me, get away from Joey. I'll keep manipulating Oxy, and we go from there. Toaster, I also want on my tribe, so Toaster comes here. Joffy, Joffy can come with us. Well, sure, Joffy can come with us. That's fine with me. Bing, Nub, and Nevid all can go to Joey's tribe. I just do not want them on my tribe. They can go over here and have some fun. So now what are our numbers? That voice crack though, ignore that. What are our numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 3 more people on my tribe, and they need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they need 2 more. We have a tribe of 5 coming up, and I get 3 members, they get 2 members. So what 2 will I give them? Oh, this should be interesting. We have Arca, who I would like to go with Joey. Go over there. That means that I have to take 3 of these people right here. And I think I know what I'll do. I'm going to take Jason Deku. Yes, I know they're a duo, but I think I have the numbers on this tribe to split them up. So I'll deal with them. I'll take them over here. And that leaves us even at 10-10, and there's 2 people left, and I wonder who's going to go on whose tribe. You have JB, who I love, but then you have Evan. Oh, I love Evan. And where do you think I'm going to go with this? JB scares the shit out of me and is really well positioned, so I planted seeds already. JB, go with Joey's tribe. If you survive, we'll meet at Merge, and we'll try to work together if we can. I don't really want to, though. Evan, come to me. You're on my tribe now. I can't help but smile. I really would like for us to swap and Evan to be with me. Actually, I'll just put Evan right here next to. I am so dumb, but I can't help myself. I'm gonna add so many fun little edits to this video. I did not talk about Evan enough. I should have spoken about him more, but I didn't. But we have a segment now where Evan's on my tribe, and if that is the case, the damage that can be done.
Alright, so the votes are in, and Scout went home in a 4-1 vote. 4 votes for Scout, 1 vote for Moth God, and 1 vote for Joey. Moth voted for Joey, and then they got into a little bit of an argument at the end of Tribal Council, with Moth saying that Scout didn't deserve to go, and Joey going, well, you voted for me, so you're saying I don't deserve to be here? And then there's a little bit of back and forth between there, but I'm going to end this episode off with Joey's confessional that was sent literally like a minute after Tribal Council ended. So here are some parting words from Joey.
Unfortunate that Scout had to go. You know, I wanted to work with Scout, I really did, but I had the opportunity to take a winner out. So, naturally, did what I had to do. And, you know, I feel like I'm in a very good spot in this game. I have Chase, Soccer, and Asher. You have a 4, we're good. We're about to swap, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Hopefully I'm trying with some good people. But, Moth, you're fucking stupid. What? I know I don't deserve to be here. But I'm gonna prove to people why I do. So, I don't want you out next because you're not threatening to me, but why you're talking to me that way when you just got left out of a vote. You didn't talk to anybody. And you say, you don't deserve to be here, Joey. You didn't try in this vote at all. So, I'm just keep on playing the way. I'm trying to play low, play the middle. Hopefully that works out for me, but come the swap, I'll do another confessional after the swap, see where I stand, and let's go Joey.